right, so in a recent video, I talked about unplugging. And one of my favorite ways to unplug is to travel. And I mentioned something called Inspirato Pass. So here, in this entire video, I'm gonna show you exactly what Inspirato Pass is. Follow me. Before I tell you more about Inspirato Pass, let's go to the poolside and talk about it. Wouldn't mind if I did. So as an entrepreneur or an executive, it's important to detach, get away, take a break. And my favorite way of getting away and taking a break is traveling. I love vacations. I try to do it at least once a month, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, 12 times a year. I think that's fair. So in order to make that affordable, I found something called Inspirato Pass. And simply how it works is, for $2,500 a month, I can travel anywhere in the world that they own a home or have a partnership with a hotel. But let me break down exactly what you get with that $2,500. So for $2,500, you can only have one booking in queue. Well, that gives me enough to be spontaneous, but also still do a little planning. And let me explain. So a few weeks ago, I decided that I wanted to go to Mexico for this month's vacation. And simply what that looks like is I go onto the Inspirato Pass website, I see what's available in Mexico, I see how much is available for 5 or 6, 7 day stay, and then I book it. It costs me $0 because I'm already paying the $2,500 a month. If you want, they will arrange travel for you, use your credit card to pay for it. So simply, I like to fly first class, but you don't have to. Sometimes first class is not available. And to get here to Mexico would have only been less than 500 bucks. 500 bucks to fly economy to this place, and if you're paying only $2,500, you can be here for this entire stay for less than $3,000, 7 nights in a beautiful 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom, big house that houses 10 people for only $3,000 for that vacation. Now you can use that yourself, or you can split it up amongst your friends. Just depends on you. Now the other options is you can pay $5,000 a month, and what that looks like is you're allowed to have 2 bookings in the queue. So if I know that I'm gonna be here in Mexico and in 2 weeks I'm gonna be somewhere else and I wanna go ahead and book it, I can pay for that by paying the $5,000 a month subscription. Now, if you wanna have 3 bookings in queue, which I can't see why you would wanna do that, but maybe you travel a lot more than I do, maybe the $7,500 3 bookings in queue is your thing. But for me, $2,500 is perfect. I can be spontaneous and I can still plan a little bit. So let's talk about the house. So this house is a 4-bedroom, 5-bath house. Now what does that look like? On one side of the house is the 4 bedrooms with 2 kings, and the other 2 bedrooms have 2 queen beds in them each with their own bathroom. The other side of the house is the living room, the kitchen, the movie room, and an extra bathroom. So this house has a beautiful pool that you can enjoy by yourself or with your 10 friends if you'd like. This property is also included in a gated community. So with the gated community, you get access to the beach, a private restaurant with the most beautiful sunset you've ever seen while you're eating dinner. And not only that, it has a spa, gym, tennis court, basketball, and all other stuff you can enjoy. And it's only for $2,500 for this vacation. Unplugging is more than just a vacation. Being an Inspirato Pass member is an experience. And with the $2,500 bucks a month, they make sure they give you an experience. That's why you get all this. This is the beach that I have access to on the golf cart that they gave me. It's all about an experience. So you owe it to yourself as an executive, as an entrepreneur, to make sure you detach. Maybe you don't vacation as much as I do 12 times a year, but I promise you, you owe it to yourself, you owe it to your family to unplug. All right, guys, and that's my take on Inspirato Pass. I'll see you next time. Peace.